Hey there, cats and kitties. I am the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, and with this video I want to talk about another favorite movie of mine. This is Spinal Tap. It really broke ground in being the first, I guess you could call it, mockumentary ever that at least it caught my attention. Starring, of course, Michael McKean, Christopher Guest, and Harry Shearer as Spinal Tap. This British rock band, of course there are other members in the band, and a slew of drummers that unfortunately didn't appear in the film because they all died under mysterious means. But in any case, this is really just a hilarious movie that, whether it knows it or not, is showing sort of a behind-the-scenes look of the record industry as it was back in the 70s and 80s, vinyl and all of that, the heavy metal scene and everything, and kind of talks about what it must be like for bands that have limited success but end up fading away, and the people in those bands having to deal with that. Just great music from beginning to end, and of course is directed by Rob Reiner. What I love about the production of movies like this, and there are a whole slew of them that Christopher Guest has actually made since this, from Waiting for Guffman to Best in Show to A Mighty Wind and For Your Consideration, movies like those, which are mockumentaries, they're done in a documentary format, but essentially what happens is when these movies are written, they write the overarching story, but when it comes to the actual talking to the characters and stuff like that, they just point a camera at them and let the person kind of riff, kind of doing improv and stuff like that, making up stuff off the top of their head. And what it really comes down to is in the after effect of this, after hours upon hours upon hours, like say 60 hours for the sake of argument, of film, they then have to pare this all down to the best bits of the entirety of the thing to a, like say, 90-minute movie. And it's astounding to me because that means a lot of stuff has gotten, left on the cutting room floor and everything like that. And to make this movie be a really just functioning from point A to point B, effective story, make you feel for the characters, give you tons and tons of laughs, rock you with actually great songs that may necessarily be sort of in poor taste with the lyrics and stuff like that. It's just all around an awesome movie. Also features appearances from people like Billy Crystal in a bit part, Dana Carvey, Fred Willard, Fran Drescher, many others who are well known for being in comedy and stuff like that. And, I can't say enough good things about this particular movie because, again, it's like Blues Brothers in that the music is hardcore where it's at throughout the entire thing. And the pitfalls that this band goes through as they're performing it, I mean, you're following them on live performances, and everything is going wrong, from gigs getting canceled to props on stage either being grotesquely the wrong size or they're not working when they should be and everything like that. And they get to the point where they're just running on empty and they're kind of fed up with each other. One of the characters has his girlfriend come in and tries to kind of take over co-managing the band. Their manager is sent back and he's had enough, and just everything goes to hell. And it takes their single being released in Japan for them to have any hope by the end of this film of having any future in music, because there has been before they can even get on their tour, but again, it has a lot of charm, a lot of just hilarious humor and antics and hijinks and stuff like that. The music rocks out, it's completely an awesome film from beginning to end. And if you've ever loved stuff like, the Saturday Night Lives and the Second City TV, SCTV kind of comedy and stuff like that, all of these guys were integral into that kind of stuff. National Lampoon, all of that. Harry Shearer has gone on to become very well known for his many voices on The Simpsons and stuff like that. I mean, it was a surprise to associate those voices with him in this particular movie when I first stumbled onto them. And it's just, I can't say enough good things about it. So, otherwise, I highly recommend This is Spinal Tap. Find it if you have never seen it. It is essential viewing. And that'll be it for me. I hope this video finds you well, and I'll catch you later. Peace.